All right, thank you for staying with us here on Scorecard on Citi TV. I've got my guests right here with me in the studio. On my immediate right is Ekwamwesi and, of course, Dennis Nyako. How are you guys? You great?
Okay, yourself?
I'm a miracle.
Right.
You know, you're fine yourself?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's been a long weekend, but I'm okay. I'm fine. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Of course, combining that with, you would have to stay, with a set to watch a number of games. That makes it,
AFCON drama.
quite expensive, isn't it? I mean, let's get it rolling. And we can talk about the under-20 women's team, the national team who have qualified for Colombia. It's the fashion in which they did it. It's quite exceptional, isn't it?
Yeah, especially you going away to record a win in Senegal and you coming back to the Barbaria Sports Stadium to record that win. I think that there is something about, you see Basile and how he puts his team together. I think when it comes to qualifiers, he does it with ease, and I think that has been his hallmark. Whenever he's been given the opportunity to coach any of the national teams, and so for me, I think that with the Black Princesses qualifying on that huge 7. One on aggregate to join the likes of Morocco, Nigeria, and then Cameroon to the Mundial in Colombia is something that you really need to credit him for that. I think that he tried his best to assemble the best team, and I think that this is a team that really, you don't see them conceding a lot of goals, and you see, look at how they play. They play without a bit of kind of like they don't struggle to play together. They play collectively as a unit, and I think that is one thing that you also need to credit Yusuf Bazigi for that. And I think that for them to qualify for the World Cup in Colombia, I think it's a plus, even though over the years our performance there has not been that great. But I just hope that this time around we'll go there and make an impact, because you can't be consistently be qualifying and you go there and don't make an impact.
Absolutely.
What will be the essence of it? And so for me, I think that, massive credit.
The last time in Costa Rica, we didn't really show up.
You see the points, but I think that massive credit to Yusuf Bazigi. I think that these are some of the things that when they say you are up there, he has done it consistently, and so massive credit to them. My only worry is that this time around, I just hope that they go there and make an impact.
Brilliant. Let me get to you, Dennis. This is not a blank quiz proper, but it looks like if we have a project, sort of a plan, it would be good integrating these girls into the Black Stars. They love to score.
Yeah, for the Black Princesses, I think that is something we've managed to do in recent times. I feel that for them to qualify for the 7th consecutive time, it's touched that it's something that they're doing right. But so I saw this coming in the first leg. It was obvious they were going to qualify. They played very well in the first leg, and it was just a matter of coming here to come and seal it. So I'm very much impressed with the team. I'm impressed with Bazigi, how he has combined the girls together, because from day one they looked like they were actually set on qualifying for this tournament, and it's something you've done for, like I said, the 7th consecutive time. I think the major step now is to actually to go there and make an impact, like he said. So I think that for them to qualify is a major boost. I just feel that we have to get things in place to make sure that we go there and qualify. Like you said, this is more like a plan. We should look ahead on the long term, how we can keep these girls together so that when they go into that tournament and come back, we can, have a plan for them in integrating into the Black Queens, because, at that level, we have been underperforming for some time now. So I just hope that the progression will follow. As we go there. I pray that at least for this time round, we make a major impact, even at least going to the next round or going to the conference, because I think these girls are good. I've watched them play. I think that they actually have what it takes to compete at that level. So I just hope we give them what they need to do, at least preparing for the tournament. You don't just go there and just because you're Ghana, you feel that you can go and just make an impact. It's about how much you prepare, because the other countries do prepare for this tournament, because they go onto this training program, make sure that they are really equipped before they get into the tournament. It's something so we have to look at and make sure that before the tournament starts, the girls are prepared for the tournament. So when you go there, we don't just go and show up and come back because we just don't go and make it look because you're competing. We need to go there and actually make an impact for the country. So I hope that there will be the concentration will be there for us to understand that we need to groom these girls for the tournament, so that when a plan is set out, there's something strategic for them to follow, so that by the time the tournament starts, they are ready for it.
I think two things. Mm-hmm. Two things. Stand out for me. These ladies, or these girls, in time past, we will have to go outside and then bring them in.
That's the question I wanted to ask you.
But all these guys, all these ladies are playing here.
What does that mean to our women's football here in the country?
It tells us that. Massive credit to the current Ghana Football Association, I mean leadership.
Okay.
In time past, you don't see these things happening. But even though the men's side minus, but in terms of women football, I think that they are doing something wonderful. And I think that ever since Nora came in, we've seen how all of a sudden how Black Queens are performing.
Okay.
Even though maidens have been banned, we are yet to see, I mean, how far the ban can go. But I think that with regards to these ladies and them playing here locally, I'm not sure the players that were invited, any of them are playing outside. I think that all of them are playing here. Majority are here. And so it tells us that when we're able to keep this lady, because I think that in time past, that is what we have been doing, both the female side and the men's side. From under 17, they migrate to 20, 23, and then it's
the last crop I feel was the DIO's ban.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that is why we are struggling now.
Absolutely.
But I think that if we're able to keep these ladies together and then we nurture them, we groom them, and then from 20 they go to 23 and then proper Black Queens, I think that I wouldn't be surprised. But I think that, I mean, Dennis was talking about we giving them the training tour and all these things. I think that the FA president, Kedel Kreku, says that I think both the FA and government are willing to ensure that they get inadequate preparation before they go to the tournament. So just like what Dennis says, so let's just sit back, hope, and let's see what the programs that the FA will roll out for this, because I don't think that, I mean, you go there just for sightseeing. You go there, compete fearlessly, make an impact. I think that is the essence now.
Now, I mean, Dennis, echo, thumb up the FA for, putting light on women's football. Do you feel that the attention then should be on women's football for this FA?
No, I think, to be honest, I think this is like a bright spot for them, because this is an FA that has been very much underperforming for some time now. I think this is the worst FA I've seen ever since I started watching football in Ghana. It's the worst, and for them to be, doing something right this time, because I've been watching Nora, I've been watching the progress of the impact of what Nora has been doing on the not just the Black Queens, but even women football. Because I watched some of the games, I've watched how she's integrated herself into the training methods and everything. I've watched a lot of women football ever since she came. I realized that she's really making an impact. So on that part, I think they've done well to make the decision to bring her in, because I think she's having a major impact, and it's not just it's even going down to the under 20 level, even though she's not really in charge. But you can see that she's actually guiding the path in terms of women football. So I think for that one, you can give them credit for it. But I think there's still a lot of things they can do. Like you said, I am more interested in how they are preparing for the tournament, because for a tournament that you've gone on 7 different occasions. Actually, this is actually the 7th one.
Time,
yeah. And it's not just about, you need to go beyond because we normally go qualify and come back so early. So I think that I'm watching the space to see how they prepare for the tournament, so that we can go there and at least make a major impact. Not to go and win it, actually, but actually try to go.
But why not to win it?
But I'm saying, I'm not saying that I don't want us to win it, but I don't think I don't think we are
well positioned enough.
We sit down and we pray. We just pray that we go there. Let's pray that we win the cup. It's what you sow is what you reap at the end of the day. Sure. So if somebody goes on a training tour and prepares for the tournament and goes to win it, you sit at home and do some mediocre training and you think they can go and win. No, it doesn't happen that way. So I think the seriousness has to show in what kind of training regime you have for them. Then we can see that they go there and make an impact. So we are all watching and seeing what they can, because we don't want them to just go and represent the country, but we also want them to make an impact in this tournament in Colombia.
Beautiful. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, later on this year, you have to start saving, because we'll be going to Colombia later this year to see, how event turns up for us. But let's now move to Cote d'Ivoire and stay a while longer. Interestingly, and again I say interestingly, Group B is where Ghana belong. Nobody thought that Cape Verde were going to make it, to qualify at this point in time. They've qualified to the next round of the competition. But in that game against Mozambique, they played in an awesome fashion again, beating them by 3-0. Let's pick the highlights of that. When we return, we'll discuss that.